Welcome back to Bajan Hot Sauce Videos. This is a video you might want to keep because I have a few nuggets in it that might be very helpful for you. The first thing is the objective of this was to get my Barbados ID. Right now, as it stands, I'm still catching the bus. I decided not to buy an automobile at the moment because I'll return and then I'll come back and then I'll deal with that. But here's this video short. I'm going to show some of the footage as I was traveling on the bus while I walk you through the steps. So please bear with me. Thank you. Here's the deal. I wanted to get my Barbados ID to help me with my bus fares because each round trip cost me $7. Now, if you multiply that times a week, that's $49. And then if I take extra buses, it could be over $50 a week. That's $200 a month. $400 a year if you do the math. That's a lot of money. So by getting my Barbados ID, that is one thing I know I can use the ID for to help me reduce some of my costs. But I want to take you from home and take you on a journey through this process. There are a few things I want to talk to you about. So hang on. Enjoy this information because you're probably going to find it to be very, very helpful down the road. Okay, so let's get started. Now, there are a few things that need to be in place before you can apply for your Barbados ID. Number one, you need a birth certificate. Now, ignore the dog. You need a birth certificate. Now, if your birth certificate is in order, it's easy. The process is easy from there. However, like in my situation, my birth certificate was not right. So I had to go through a number of hoops. But I think because of the challenges that I went through with my birth certificate, I'm going to be able to share with you how to fix some of those things so that in the future, if you run up against changes you have to make to your birth certificate, I will walk you through how you have to do that process. I will walk you through how to get your ID, and then I'll share a few other things with you along the way. If your name is incorrect on your birth certificate, you must submit a change of name form. That change of name, one letter, cost me $200 to do. When you do that, they will give you a registrar's certificate. Keep that registrar's certificate because when I went back to get my birth certificate again, it was still wrong. From 2014, they hadn't corrected the original record. So in order for me to get a copy of that certificate, it cost me $50 just to get that registrar's certificate. So really important, hang on to that certificate just in case you have to go back and take those documents to the immigration or something like that. So $200 to get your name changed. You have to publish it for about 10 days and you get a registrar's certificate for name change. That's item number one. Item number two is the easy part. Once you have a corrected birth certificate, you can head on over, they say, over to the place where you get your IDs. This is over in Warren, so the really tall building. So I huffed on over there, I caught a couple of buses, went on over there, went to the building. Folks were quite nice. That was the easy part. I went to the, first assigned to the cashier. The cashier runs a copy of your birth certificate and you take it in to see some administrator. We'll ask you a few questions, get some details about you, take your picture, have you sign a couple of documents, and then give you a date to come back to collect your Barbados ID. It is just that simple, but it's important that you follow these steps. If you're going to get your Barbados birth certificate corrected, and you will need the corrected birth certificate to get your Barbados ID. I hope you found that useful and interesting.